I always want to put some element of hood in something. I don't
That's
know why.
fine. I just want you to say it with me, even if we don't rehearse it together. Okay. Pow, ping, boom, bang, dee.
You're a crazy person.
Unless you got your shot there, you widen out here like this, but that's too much head.
All right, what else on my mind? The water story, the Gregory, the little Grace Hill, boom, 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 boom. Sharanya Kumar, 2,400 on the SATs.
Yep. Good evening, good people. I'm Staci Static.
Alive and activated, I'm Serroge Watt, and welcome
to the Daily Mix.
All right, Staci, where have you been? I ain't seen you.
Well, you know what? Last week I did the screening for Four Way Stop, which is a locally produced movie.
Okay.
And I also went to the soft opening of IP54 on Grand, which is a brand new nightclub. It was fabulous.
Okay, I can challenge that small bit. I did the Lunar New Year Festival out in U City. I watched the James Brown movie for the first time. I know I'm late.
Heard it was amazing.
Super uber amazing, and I did some Super Tuesday stuff. That was big.
Yeah, that's a lot of studying to do. But you know what? This weekend I'll be doing the St. Louis Ballet's Swan Ball, their spring gala. I'll be there, and I'll do a little mic hosting, just a little tiny bit. So if you're there, make sure you look for me. But you know what else this past weekend? The Oscars were over the weekend, and our cameras were at Ballpark Village for the annual watch party.
Look at that. Yeah, they was down there swiping them debit cards, I'm sure.
Yeah, you know what?
Good time.
It looked to be amazing. I did not watch the entire broadcast of the Oscars, but I did check out Chris Rock's monologue because I knew he would address the elephant in the room right away, and he did. And he also did something with the Girl Scouts.
Look at that. Ballpark Village is
cracking.
Did you see it?
Yes.
We got to get down there. All right, now following a months-long investigation, the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission says that hoverboards are unsafe. They pose an unreasonable risk of fire, spontaneous explosions, people.
Yeah, over the past 3 months alone, the CPSC has received 52 reports of hoverboard fires. And while their latest findings are not an official recall, they are urging consumers to stop using the uncertified hoverboards and let the batteries just run down.
All right, now, by the way, little tidbit, none of these hoverboards are currently on the market, have been certified by Underwriters Laboratories, which is a widely used independent testing firm.
That is crazy. So until these manufacturers and everybody gets on the same page, they begin their meetings for the safety requirements that have been set forth, you may want to just hold off on getting it popping on the hoverboards right now.
You know, I was just thinking about what should I buy stock in? Hoverboards, Netflix.
I think this just made the decision for you.
Answered.
Until they get it together. Okay, you know what? The time is now to get started on today's Daily Mix.
Activate! All right. Congratulations are going out to Parkway Central senior Sharanya Kumar. Now, the school district has announced something for Sharanya. What has she done? Scored a perfect, you all, 2,400 on the SAT.
You go ahead, girl. This is a huge accomplishment because only about 0.02% of test takers actually achieve a perfect score. Now, she has not decided what college she'll go to or what she'll major in yet, but she is leaning toward bioengineering or computer science.
All right, now we're sure she'll do great things no matter where she ends up landing. and we're wishing her all the best. And from the sounds of it, she'll probably do some bioengineering and some computer science.
Yeah, she can probably handle both. Go ahead,
2400?
I didn't even take the SAT. And congrats are also in order for our friends over at the Demetrius Johnson Charitable Foundation.
All right, now they have celebrated the launch of their new public access television network this weekend. Mayor Slay was there, and our own STL TV's Donna Brooks, along with Andre Holman. They were there, they celebrated the ceremony and the ribbon cutting. Hey, look at them, there you go.
I know, hey DJ, congratulations. And now here is a quick message from Demetrius Johnson himself.
Hi, St. Louis. Demetrius Johnson here to invite you to check out the new DJCF Public Access TV, Channel 981 on Charter Cable. The fun is coming, St. Louis City. Hope you're ready.
You know what, big ups, big congratulations and well wishes, and be sure to check them out on Charter Cable Channel 981.
All right, that's what's up. I listened to them on Sundays for quite a while.
On High 104.1.
I see them at the rec center, so that's what's up.
Yeah, I know. Go ahead, DJ. I'm so proud of you.
All right, now while we're talking about the great achievements, we have to give some good energy and a great shout out to Clifton Kenny. All right, now at only 18 years old, this St. Louis native is getting national attention for his organizational and community activism.
Not only have his efforts caught the interest of civil rights enthusiasts from around the world, but according to the St. Louis American, they've also resulted in him being the very first young person to receive the Ambassador Andrew Young Leadership Award for Distinguished Leadership.
All right, now the award is given to the extraordinary people that have impacted the world through their generosity, hard work, and their leadership. Now, this was presented to Kenny by Andrew Young himself, look that name up, people, at the National Youth Summit in Washington, D.C. this past January.
Man, that is super dope. Kenny's activism began actually after the shooting of Michael Brown Jr., when he became a leader in the Ferguson protest movement. That same August, he founded Our Destiny Coalition, STL. That's a network of high school student activists.
All right, now he's at Howard University. He's a freshman. Kenny says that he's always evolving as an organizer, staying active, and looking for the next direction for the movement. Now, he doesn't know exactly what his fingerprint in life will be, but, you know, I can't wait to find out what it's going to be.
He's already making major moves, so congratulations to you.
Howard University is a great place to go ahead and, you know,
and get
fill that out.
You got the D.C. as your background. That is super nice.
I'll be knocking on your dorm room, brother, okay?
You know what, most recently, everybody's been talking about the Flint situation, the Flint water crisis. They have lead.
As they should be. As they should be.
This is a serious thing. And Flint, I mean, looks like a lot of neighborhoods right here in St. Louis. So recently, the radio station that I work for, I work at Radio 1, obviously, on old school 95.5, but the entire group, we all did a Flint water drive in collaboration with the Corey Johnson Foundation and Beyond Limits, and Emos was a big sponsor, and Milano's Menswear, and we collected more than 7,000 cases of water.
My gosh.
Yeah, which is needed. I mean,
and
it's
then
not
they go
like
through a case of water, what? They got to drink it. They got to use it for
wash
bathing,
your hands,
all kind of things. So
to cook.
Certainly so. All right, now, if you weren't able to make it out and see Staci, there is still a chance for you to support Flint, Michigan.
Yep, because KIPP St. Louis, a network of charter public schools right here that gives students the tools to succeed in the world, is collecting clean water through their KIPP is Flint water drive.
All right, now, if you would like, and I know you don't want to I know you want to donate cases of water, these must be sealed, and they must be brought to KIPP Inspire Academy. The address is 1212 North 22nd Street, and you can do this through Saturday, March 5th.
For more info, just visit kippstl.org.
Because you know that water is a human right, and you know who else talks about water? Dick Gregory.
Really?
Dick Gregory, a St. Louis native. So look that name up. He talks about the water wars.
Yeah, it's a
All
serious
right,
thing.
I hear you, audience. Talk about it, Serroge. I'm in the job market, and if you're in the job market, you must be interested in this next event. Driveline Retail Merchandising is going to be hosting their next recruitment event at the American Job Center in St. Louis County just next week.
They're seeking merchandisers who have a driver's license and the ability to work a physical job, including lifting up to 25 pounds, to join their team. Now, if you have past merchandising grocery set experience, that's great. However, it's not necessary, as they do provide some job training.
All right, now the event is on Thursday, March 10th. That's from 9 to 11 a.m., so get up and get at it early. It'll be at the Job Center. You can apply in advance online at drivelinерetail.com. And for more information, visit jobs.mo.gov.
Grace Hill is looking for neighbors who want to make a huge change in their community to join their 6-week neighborhood leadership class.
All right, now the program teaches the basics of responsible citizenship, community engagement, and it's also reaching out to the residents of the College Hill, Hyde Park, and Old North area. It includes a free dinner, and it's catered by a community business at each class. It's scrumptious.
Nice. Past participants are already making positive changes in their community, from initiatives to installing flower pots to organizing youth to shovel driveways and much, much more.
All right, the latest program starts next Wednesday, March 9th. It's from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. For more information, pay your internet bill, pay your phone bill. Go ahead and sign up at gracehillsettlement.org.
Now, you know all about this, right?
I do. I recently graduated. I finished writing my grant just this weekend for guerrilla gardening and STEAM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
I love it. So congratulations to you. And
Hey,
good
shout
luck.
out to Sal down there. Good guy.
You know what? Next Tuesday, Bobcat Event Management and Consulting is hosting the inaugural Alice Spivey Tea Bags of Love #1, an International Women's Day Career Connection luncheon and mentoring session.
Oh, you hit him with that. Okay, now my turn. The multicultural community-wide event will bring together women from all walks of life, ethnicities, and age and socioeconomic backgrounds. Use this to inspire self-confidence in others through the use of loving, caring, sharing, empathy, all those good things.
You're a crazy person. Vicky Newton. Shouts out to Vicky Newton and Mugo Idodigbe.
You got it.
Odigwe.
There you go.
Will MC the event featuring the recognition of 7 notable community leaders for their public service and contributions, musical entertainment and scholarship presentation, and so much more.
All right, now the luncheon will take place on a Tuesday, that's a March 8th, 11:30 a.m., and it's at the Hilton, St. Louis at the ballpark. More information can be found at bobcatsevents.com. All right, now that
I
was
like that.
We're getting a 24 on this broadcast. You see all these words we running down to them, Stacy? 2400.
We are professionals, honey. You know what? The circus arts are becoming an increasingly popular tool to improve the futures of at-risk youth. And recently, BuzzFeed, which I always visit every day, released its list of 17 circuses that are changing the world.
St. Louis's own Circus Harmony is topped the list at number 2. Circus Harmony is home to the St. Louis Archers. Now, that's an elite acrobatic group. Now, they're performing at Circus Flora, and you can find them at the City Museum.
Now, there's written proof that these circuses really are changing the world. It can be found in the words of Circus Harmony graduate Melvin Diggs. He told BuzzFeed just recently that the circus didn't change his life, it saved his life.
Tell him, Melvin.
And instead of joining a gang or facing a life of violence, which he feared was in his fate, he now tours the world performing circus arts.
All right, now if you haven't had the chance, you are slipping. Go ahead and see them in action. You can check them out at circusharmony.org.
I like that. I haven't seen them.
I've seen them more than once. They've been at some youth groups at the Chaffetz Arena and some other stuff. It's nothing. Me and you ain't gonna be doing it no time.
No, you got to be
soon.
in tip-top physical
This
shape.
is a young people's game.
Yeah, okay. You know, Soldiers Memorial closed on Sunday with a commencement ceremony celebrating the revitalization project that will close the museum for a little more than 2 years.
I'll never hear the museums is closing,
Right.
but they'll be back open. This past Veterans Day, leaders of the Missouri Historical Society and the city of St. Louis made the announcement, and they signed the agreement, allowing the Missouri Historical Society to lead the multi-million-dollar renovation, and that will create a state-of-the-art museum facility that honors the military service, the veterans, and their families.
Under this agreement, the Missouri Historical Society which also operates the Missouri History Museum, will be responsible for the Soldiers Memorial Military Museum, from the renovations to the care of the memorial's collections and exhibits. Now, the city's Soldiers Memorial Commission will continue to serve as advisors.
All right, now the museum is expected to reopen. The year will be 2018, and you can find out more about the project. You can follow the progress of the project at mohistory.org/Soldiers Memorial.
As part of a year-long celebration of its 30th anniversary, Forest Park Forever is accepting applications for the first ever Artist in Residence program.
All right, now there is a total of 3 residencies. This is going to last for 3 weeks, and it's taking place between May and September. Perfect timing. Now, the artists are expected to be on site in Forest Park for at least 10 hours during each week of their residency.
Now, the main goals of this project are to celebrate Forest Park Forever's 30th anniversary and to bring attention to the park's natural beauty and cultural and historical significance, while also embracing the park's existing role as one of the country's most inspiring open-air studios.
I would say the most inspiring open-air studio, because Forest Park is, unrivaled.
Gorgeous.
Forest Park Forever will be accepting applications from artists of all disciplines and backgrounds through Friday, March 25th. So this is the poets, this is if you do collages, this is whatever you want to do. Please sign up and find out about it. forestparkforever.org/artists.
I wish I was into art
I'm
like
in
that.
it. I'm on it.
Well,
So
you better do your
the
thing.
starving artists and all the people going to South by this weekend, safe travel. When y'all come back, please come on and sign up for that.
I love it. Celebrity chef and author Christopher Kimball and Chef Bridget Lancaster are the highlight of the St. Louis Public Library's Food for Thought Month.
All right, now the chef, Kimball, is the host of 9 Network's America's Test Kitchen and Cook's Country. And she's also the founder of the Cook's Magazine, which was later relaunched as Cook's Illustrated and Cook's Country Magazine. He has authored several cookbooks as well.
Chef Lancaster is the executive food editor for New Media Television and Radio. She joined the Cook's team in 1998 and is an original cast member of both America's Test Kitchen and Cook's Country television shows, as well as a co-host for the America's Test Kitchen radio program. Lord. Anyway, she also serves as the lead instructor for the America's Test Kitchen online cooking school.
Testing this cooking of the kitchens. All right, now the events taking place at the Central Library on Olive on March 15 are Freeola. All right, that's free, people. However, registration is required. Registration is open now at chriskimball.eventbrite.com.
I want to go. I got to register for that. Put me on the list, please. Especially
You like all this shit? Chefing,
I
eateries,
do.
delicacies.
You know that. I'm into that. I'm a food aficionado. Anyway, tickets are on sale now for the 2016 Men's U.S. Olympic Trials and P&G Gymnastics Championship.
Oh, they ready for me now? They ready for my gymnastics?
Go ahead, get it done. Get it done.
No, but both USA Gymnastics National Championship events will take place at the Chaffetz Arena, and they will feature country's top gymnasts competing in both the men's and the women's junior and senior divisions. That's a full plate.
Yeah, it is. The events kick off at 1 p.m. on Thursday, June 23rd. You need the tickets and info? Well, you need to visit thechaffetzarena.com to get her done.
Alrighty.
But you know what? Now it is time for us to welcome our guest, Mary Jo Heydt of Savile Row. The Spring Trunk Show is coming up.
It is.
Tell us about it.
Well, we are going to kick off the spring season next weekend, March 10th and 11th.
Okay.
Or 11th and 12th.
They'll be there. Now tell me.
Friday and Saturday.
Okay, there you go.
Next weekend.
The origin behind the name of the, say it for me.
Savile Row.
Okay, yeah, and
Okay.
what's that about?
So that comes from the street in London where all the bench tailors are located, which
Nice.
is still a very viable area
Okay.
for fine custom-made clothing.
The
in
bespoke sort of
London.
thing? Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So we do the same type of thing. We are a custom clothier. We're located in Clayton.
Oh, nice.
We've been in business for 30 years. And we're just kicking off the season with our trunk show featuring one of the finest mills in the world, Scabal. They make beautiful fabrics for suiting sport coats, trousers, that kind of thing.
So what's a mill exactly? Because I'm not a fashionista kind of. What's a mill?
A mill is a fabric mill where they make the fabric.
Okay.
So they take it from raw material into the complete piece, like what we wear today for our clothing. And then they sell that to manufacturers of clothing, to custom clothiers like ourselves. And it's one of the oldest mills in the world. And they make some of the most luxurious goods that are on the market.
So what can we find at this trunk show? Will you actually just sell the fabrics or some already created pieces?
We'll sell the fabrics, and then we will help customers create a suit or a sport coat, whatever they purchase.
So is this just
for
for
the
men?
season. We also do ladies' clothing also.
Okay.
Yes. So men and women.
So what are some of the trends that will be seen this season in clothing? I know that a lot of like raw material, like a lot of the materials used are like recycled water bottles. I heard that these fabrics are being, but this is all different. We are a fine clothier, so we deal mainly in woolens, linen, silk, that kind of thing.
Gotcha. More traditional type of clothing. We will see this season a lot of striped suiting.
Nice.
The shirtings to go with the stripes do little micro checks with them, which give a good contrast and pattern.
Sounds fun.
A little pop color this season is great, like red or pink, lavender.
I'm learning.
And you do that with your accessories. You pop it with a necktie or a pocket square or something like that to give it just a little pop of color.
Up there. Okay, that's a good example.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right, so let's say
absolutely.
I'm in a prom event. Do you all do prom events? You don't rent per se.
No, we do not rent. It's
okay, so I have to come down there and be ready to lay it down and leave with it.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
you got to spend some coins on this, honey. This is custom made
I'm just
stuff.
letting
And
you know, we got
look
young
at it.
people out here.
I know, but it's nice. Look at that. I'd like to come so I can see the men who actually buy these suits.
Oh, yes, yes.
No kidding.
Come on by. We'd love to have you.
Okay.
We would love to have you.
All right, so you make sure you check out Mary. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thanks for having
was
us.
Awesome.
We
I love to
appreciate it.
find out about things here in the area that we can actually take advantage of, because you don't know exactly what's available to you until you actually hear somebody talk about it.
So I got a quick question though. All right, so let's say I come in there. What's the process? How do I start it? Do I got to get measured up, or I got to call ahead?
We like to work by appointment because it does take about an hour or so of your time. We help you select your fabric, how you want to style the garment that you're purchasing, and then we take all of your measurements. And then it takes typically about 4 to 6 weeks for the garment to be complete.
Oh, that's perfect, because I need 4 to 6 weeks to get you all that money.
What's the average cost of a suit being made?
It varies. We start around $850 and go up from there.
That's a good price.
The fabric that you select really drives the price of the garment.
Yeah. Well, you know, when you got champagne taste and beer pocket, it
I
does
hear
change things.
I know how that works.
So you do the same for ladies too. So
we do
suiting
the same
and
for
dresses,
ladies.
or
suiting, dresses, blouses, pants, skirts, all of that kind of thing.
I'll be sure to get your info before you leave tonight,
I'd be happy
because
to give
that
it
is going to be a lot of fun. So where else can they find you?
We are located in Clayton at 8101 Maryland Avenue.
And online?
And we do have a website online. We don't do any purchasing availability online, but all of our information is located online at SavileRowSTL.com.
All right, and that trunk show is on Friday, March 11th, 9 to 5:30.
Saturday the 12th.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
You make sure you definitely go and check her out. Thank you so much again, Mary Jo Heydt.
Thanks for
The
having me.
Spring Trunk Show from Savile Row is coming at you next weekend, so make sure you take advantage of that.
Get something.
But you know what? You can do with us. You can check us out on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram, and drop us a line, of course, at the Daily Mix at stltv.net. You know we want to hear from you.
And that is it for the Daily Mix at this moment, but please keep it right here on STL TV so you can experience St. Louis.
Bye.
Peace.